What is up, guys, and welcome back to my NBA 2017 Finals prediction. I'm your host, Mike of the Unknown G-Man, and today we're gonna look at Game 3. Now, as you guys probably know, that's why you're here. Game 2 was won once again by the Golden State Warriors. The Cavs were blown out once again down in Oracle, and I gotta say, really, what the hell is wrong with the role players? They just didn't show up. Even Kyrie Irving didn't really show up. The only two players that showed up were Kevin Love, he truly showed up, and LeBron James. The first two quarters at least he showed up, and then I would say around the half of the third quarter, he was tired, and I really don't know if they can win the series altogether. 2017 champs. Golden State is just on another league right now. That's definitely what I can say. But if Cavs win, then of course, like I said in my previous video, my first video for Game 2, Cavs in 7. Otherwise, it's going to be Golden State in 5, I would say. I would definitely say they're going to win. The Cavs are going to win Game 3. I don't know yet who shows up tomorrow night and how they play, but I'm going to say Cavs in 7 or Golden State in 5. But the reason why you are here right now is to see what NBA 2K17 thinks, and like last time, the following gameplay will be on Hall of Fame difficulty. The computer is playing, of course. Injuries are off, since nobody got injured in Game 2. Every player that was in Game 2 is playing this time around, and let's see what happens. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smack that subscribe button and turn off notifications. As always, guys, thank you for supporting my channel. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video, and enjoy the rest of the video. Peace!
The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my friends, and I mean that, my buddies, my pals, Kenny the... For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And for Cleveland, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels that they are prepared with a very strong game plan at the various matchups. And with Golden State's leisurely stroll through the regular season last year being so much better than pretty much everybody else, how likely is it that they'll be able to keep this level of play up? Are we looking at a potential dynasty?
Well, they need to have the core team back to have a dynasty. You know, obviously the Splash Brothers, and then you're talking about Draymond. You keep that core together and you keep adding parts to it. Keep adding parts to it. Keep adding parts to it.
Until you can't add any more parts.
And then you're going to be okay, and then you have a dynasty. You look at what the Spurs have done with Tim Duncan and put Parker and Ginobili. They just added parts to it. Added parts to it.
Well, to add on to what Kenny is saying, the only thing they lack is really a really, truly dominant big man. But I don't think that's necessary to have a dynasty, especially these days, because I buy all the big people off.
Wouldn't that be an amazing mix if they had a dominant big man to go with that punch?
Yes, indeed.
That was well added, Ernie.
Time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan has the call, and we will see you at a later date.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA Basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA?
Well, guys, there is no more doubt. With the Splash Brothers of Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, the Warriors have the best shooting backcourt in history. Asked to define the term Splash Brothers, Thompson said, the definition is make it rain. To hear the net swoosh, that beautiful sound. Two shooters who are locked and loaded from 30 feet in, and you can't relax. Kevin?
Yeah, when it rains, it pours, DA. Thank you. One thing you notice, Doris, both these teams very strong on the backboard.
And that's about effort, right? There's got to be a willingness to mix it up physically, to be able to work hard. And you see teams that are not afraid to scrap and claw. Hey, that's how I played.
I love rebound. You did play that way, that's right. But you love rebounders, don't you?
I do, because I think it takes commitment. You've got to continue to work. You know, bodies are flying around in there. It's not for the faint of heart.
Thompson outside, takes a three, and no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Love outside. The 11-footer, James misses. From 11 feet away, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Green. Durant's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. Outside Irving. Latrey. Cleveland the rebound. It's another look. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio.
Now, here's Green. There's a good screen. Thompson for three. Good, and it's LeBron outside. Irving sets a screen for LeBron. And the three ball is good. James has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep. Cavaliers leading. James outside. Back to Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Well, Love has worked to diversify his game. You have to.
29 seconds left in the first. Pick by West. Livingston kicks to Curry. Drops in the tray. Curry's got himself on the board with three there.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's LeBron. He has 5. Launches a three. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, you know, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, you know, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Focus at the defensive end. He said, I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust. Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay locked in.
Definitely a lot of responsibility at that point guard position. They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, DA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jefferson.
The Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
Good on both. Thompson outside. Green against Love. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Durant. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Fires for 3. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Corbin. Smith. Now here's Livingston, covered by Irving. Livingston kicks to Curry. Green with a screen on James. It's good from long range. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Building on a solid first quarter performance, he's now taken his offense up several notches.
The drive by James. Here's Thompson. West with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Cavaliers making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Here's Irving. That one rolling around and rims out. Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Iguodala. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Channing Frye's checked in for Kyrie Irving. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. James, the pass to Williams. Back to James. Curry with the steal. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Draymond, a strong first half offensively for the team. What are you doing right?
I mean, we're just letting them show us what's open. You know, you got to just make sure we stay patient on the offensive end and let them tell us what play to make, where the open man is. We've been doing a great job of that. We got to keep it up in the second half.
Yeah, the defense leads you to the open man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here, Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
You don't identify him as a three-point shooter, but anyone, if you let him get going, can get it done.
Doris, you've interviewed so many coaches over the years. Which coaches do you enjoy interviewing the most?
Well, I have to say my classmate, Billy Donovan.
No kidding.
We were both point guards in the class of '87. I like to tell Billy he was the second best one in that class, in fact. But I do enjoy.
Love against Green. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Hits the front of the rim and out. Irving kicks to Thompson. Second chance effort. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Free throw, good, Irving.
You know, Kyrie Irving will tell you that his relationship with LeBron is ever evolving. I mean, they were both very excited to join teams back in 2014, but there has been some challenges, no question. LeBron not shy about demanding winning basketball from his teammates.
Dives for it. But they get it back. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. But Julia's got the game tied up here for the Warriors shots here in the third. Williams dishes to Fry. He can't get it to go. West with some nice D. The Warriors leading. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Green, the pass to Livingston. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 6 assists in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. .30 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Korver. Outside Curry. The 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now here's Williams. Back to James. 1 second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Go inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Hey, we've been really solid. Everybody's been really solid, and that's great. Now let's take it a step a little bit higher, a little further defensively in particular.
Encouragement from Steve Kerr, but then the prod there you saw guys at the end knows his guys have a little bit more to give.
Yeah, there's a balance. On D, they have to take away the airspace, but also resist the temptation to over-contest. Don't want to open up lanes and commit fouls.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Darren Williams, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. 10 points for Clayton. Back to James. To the paint. It's tipped. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And this is what you love about the game. superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead. Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now here's James. The screen from Thompson. LeBron passes to Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Irving against Curry. Passes to Pachulia. And that's collected by Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Love with the screen for LeBron. Smith for 3. Sinks it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
That was massive.
Delivering in the clutch with a big shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. But this game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot. You know, great work on the perimeter, finding a little bit of space, hitting the 3-ball. That's his game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. First of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James with it. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And on the way from Irving for 3.
They have a chance to tie it up.
If and only if they can make it 3.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan player of the Kyrie Irving.
There isn't much that Kyrie Irving can't do offensively. He's got unreal handles, amazing vision, and he can finish in tight or knock down the deep ball. Kyrie is the man I want running my offense because he's from New Jersey.
From an offensive standpoint, he deserves a pat on the back tonight. He helped his team set the tone and the pace early on, gave the defense fits. Can't ask for much more.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.